blinky.
No, dude. So it was crazy because yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was on my way to work.
What time was this?
Um,
Set the scene.
so we had just fired 2 guys, right?
Whoa.
Early in the week.
Illegals.
Yeah, yeah,
You
very
fired
much.
the guys that you fired were illegals?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
They weren't.
can you? Well, hold on. So if you have to fire an illegal, do you actually fire them, or y'all just like
you just act like they're invisible.
just turn around?
You guys smell something?
Yeah, like you guys just like what do? You just fire them, and do they go on to another rig, or they're just completely fucked after that?
Yeah, no, they just go somewhere else.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Have you had to fire illegal people?
Yeah.
Wow. Do they plead?
No.
Oh, they're just kind of like cool.
Yeah, they're more prideful.
Okay.
The only one that's pled was like an American that I had to fire.
They pled for it.
Yeah, he cried.
What?
Wow.
Wait, why did you have to fire him?
Because he lied to me
But
about passing all these tests
Oh,
and about his dad dying. We gave him time off, and
he lied about his dad dying.
he
Yeah,
lied
bro.
about his dad dying. How long did
Yeah.
y'all give him off?
Is this what the story you're telling us?
No,
Oh.
not at all.
No, it's good. Hold on, yeah.
I know, but that's
It was about a month.
You
we
gave him a month off?
Yeah.
pay.
Not all of it. I used a lot of his PTO because he didn't he stopped responding.
Oh.
But it was weird because his dad just died. And he
Really
he
died?
No, I thought so. I even gave him a hug when he died. Like, he said he had just got the call and he took off.
Man.
And I was like, oh man.
Damn, that is sounded
I'm so
like
sorry.
that.
Yeah. And
Well, he
started
faked.
crying.
Like I got out of school for having a tummy ache.
Yeah.
See,
but
I did that one time at work. So because Mems, I used to work at Crystal's Burgers.
I remember that.
I remember I used to work at Crystal's Burgers, and this nigga Mems had his TV drop on his head, and they had to call the ambulance. It was this whole thing. Like it actually happened at the house, but this was like months months after it happened, and I was like, I just don't want to be here at work anymore. So I like faked the phone call. So I'm there like flipping burgers, and then I got on my phone. I'm like, what? What happened to who? Memo, no! And then I go, my little brother had a TV land on his head. I gotta go home. I have to go home. And I felt that I could do it because like it wouldn't be karma because it already happened.
Brother had
Like
a
it would,
TV
yeah.
phone.
I just walk into the manager's office. I was like, "My brother had a TV phone on his head. I gotta go home."
That's a bad excuse.
That's where it happened.
Yeah.
Your mom couldn't help.
They don't know that. I was only riding in my shitty little truck that I had.
I was only
my
riding.
Chevy S10. I'm in the corner of the whole house.
My brother had a TV light on his head.
It fall
Oh,
out.
shut up,
And how long ago was this? What kind of TV was it? Because
It was
It was a
a
big
big TV.
It was an old TV.
It was a big,
an old one.
literally right before my mom was leaving, so she was gonna go pick up. I think Nick, somebody from school.
Well,
or
let's not
work.
get too far from.
Wait, we'll go back. But then, what do you call it? We were just there right before, and she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go pick up blah blah blah. See you in a little bit." And he's kakoosh. And then my mom runs to the room and freaking, you just hear her go, "Oh my God, call 911, call 911!" Freaked me the fuck out. Because she literally, right before if she would have left, maybe it was like 2 seconds before, I would have had to deal with that shit. And I probably wouldn't have called the ambulance because I wouldn't know what to do. That's the thing. But she said when I saw him, well, I don't know.
You're done. Give him CPR.
Yeah, what have you done? What else would you have done?
I don't know.
You would have just done nothing?
I would have put him to bed. All right, buddy. He's going to just put you going to lay down.
Jesus Christ. Okay, anywho.
But yeah, that freaked me the fuck out. Yeah,
right.
sorry.
Let's go
Okay,
back.
so then the guy lied to you about his. How did you find out his dad wasn't dead?
So we found that after we had fired him.
That's hilarious.
Well, okay, you gave him a hug, though?
Whenever I found out his dad died.
So you just came in the room and was like...
No,
"Hey,
I
man."
was in the room with him, and he had got the call. Like we already knew that we knew he was sick.
Who called him then if
His
it wasn't...
mom.
Wait. So do you think
His mom helped him fake his dad?
No,
Yeah.
so I didn't hear the actual phone call.
Well, so but you were in the room. The phone rang, and then he just started crying.
Yes.
He said, "My dad's dead." And
Oh,
then just
no.
fucking-
He got the call, then he walked outside and like past my field of vision because it was windows, and the work I was doing was facing towards the windows. So I see him. He like on the phone, and then he walks back in. He's like, "My dad just died," and he started crying.
How hard did he cry?
He like wept.
Like,
Yeah.
damn,
And I
I
didn't know what to do, and I was like, "Hey man, I'm here for you, bro."
Yeah.
And I patted him on the back, gave him a quick hug, and I was like, "Go ahead, go home. I'll take care of it."
Yeah.
So then took him home. Like
Damn,
went
but
home.
he sold that, like, faked it, and he
Bro,
sold that
bro.
shit.
This guy's good.
What did he need that month off that he had to sell it like that? Give him an Oscar.
So when he came back, it was like short amount of periods he'd be back,
Mm-hmm.
and he'd say I have to go to therapy because he wanted to kill himself, and he was like I'm really on the edge, man.
He faked all this?
He was like, I'm really on the edge, man.
He must have been really on the edge if he was doing all this shit.
Yeah, he said, I think I'm going to start taking pills again. That's what he told me.
That's wild.
He really wanted the month off, dude.
He also lied about being in the baseball.
It's March Madness. What do you mean?
Dude, spring training. Like, you think I'm not going to be out there?
Yeah,
Like, that's
but
crazy.
ultimately, the American, like, when I had to fire him, he wept the most out of even, like,
Wait,
the
wait,
legal.
More than his dad died? More than his big dad died?
Yeah.
Wait, so whenever you just fired him just because he took so much time off?
He could have probably
Because he
cried.
lied.
Well, no, that's not he found out after the fact.
But he lied about passing his test. Because during the whole time, we signed him up for tests. And he kept lying to me saying he passed it. But I already knew he failed it. And I kept telling him to give me the results. And he
Who'd
said
you
that-
hire, the Joker? Like, this motherfucker's good, dude. He fucking lied about his dad dying.
No, he also lied about being in the what is it? He got drafted to the MLB.
What? I think you told me about this guy.
This guy's a crazy guy. Yeah.
He got drafted by what team?
The Tigers.
Okay, that's a good team. That's a good team to call because
I would have said the Royals.
No, exactly. I was gonna say nobody in the Mariners. Like nobody's gonna check those. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, that's
You
not
know what I
impressive.
mean? That's not an impressive roster to like get on. You know what I mean?
Or like just team.
But how old was this guy?
He was like 35.
35, and
Damn,
he got drafted by the
just
Royals.
compulsive liar.
Yeah,
Damn, but the
bad.
fact that he
Crazy,
really
though.
sold his dad dying and crying.
Sold
like
it hard.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Wait,
wonder
so
if his
then
dad died before or if his dad's just still alive.
He played him like a fool.
Because that's bad karma. Yeah, he
I
did.
texted him and I said, hey, we want to know where the funeral home is at so we can send flowers from the company.
Uh-huh.
And he never responded.
So you think he just lied about his dad dying because of that? Or you guys found
No,
it? Like you
later
guys
on-
saw him and his dad taking pictures?
Later on, I hired his replacement. And his replacement was like some college kid, just real cool, like hippie-like. And he was like asking about like the guy before him.
Uh-huh.
So he told him and about all the lies. So he looked him up on Facebook.
Hilarious.
And then he found him, and then he found his dad's Facebook, and then he seen that his dad had just posted like a week ago.
He's eating corn dogs the time of my life.
Yeah, living life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loving being alive.
Life has never been better.
Yeah,
Damn, that's crazy,
This is
bro.
him carrying a train healthier than a
That's
horse.
hilarious.
Yeah,
but
that's
he also
crazy.
found out that he was the fake baseball. I mean, I didn't care to check it. I don't know.
I mean,
yeah.
Fuck who
So
you
like
are,
he
dude.
said,
Get
he
back to
went
work.
in the league. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't give a fuck
Put the
who you are,
fries
dude.
in
Get
the
to
bag,
work.
dude.
Yeah, you're here anyway. I don't give a fuck who you got down to.
Yeah, I don't care what you did in the past.
That's
Yeah, put the
crazy.
fries in the
what it is.
bag.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. Yeah. And then when you found out his dad, did that piss you off even more? Did you text him like, you lying motherfucker?
No.
I would have said something. You hugged him. Do you know how many times?
I take my hug back. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Whenever we
I want
found
my
out-
hug back, fucker.
When we found, because nobody else was in the room when that happened.
Yeah.
So whenever we had like when we found out that he was still like alive, I said, "Man, what a line him." And then the guys in the room just like laughed at me.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
"You give him a hug." I was like, "Yeah, what was I supposed
His
to?"
fucking
Yeah,
dad
for
died.
real, I would.
That happened to our manager. One of my managers. Well, he just quit. He quit because his dog died. His dog died. He had. He was at a fucking the hotel, the Lost Pines, and his fucking dog had a seizure in the room.
That's crazy.
Took him to the hospital, died. You know, whatever. Then he came back that Monday. Yeah, Monday, and I just looked at him, tears down his fucking face, and I was like, "Do you need a hug, dude? Like, I mean, I'll give you a hug." And he's like, "Yeah," and he fucking broke down on me hard, dude.
For a dog. it's
For a
crazy.
dog, and then he went on a 2-week sabbatical after that, and then just quit.
I think I'd cry harder for a fake dad than a dog.
That's what sounds nuts. That's twice. Even my buddy Angel. My buddy Angel's cat died, and same thing. He fucking. I was there when he got the call for that, and same thing. You might as well just told him his mom got hit by a
Who the
train.
fuck called him?
His wife. His wife. His
Yeah,
wife.
the bird that his cat hangs out with.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
Legit, dude. Yeah. Wait, what? No! What? Yeah! And he just fucking broke. He broke down hard, and I was like, "What happened?" He's like, "My cat died, buddy." And I was like,
Bitch.
"Dude." I was Angel.
Angel's a good guy. Shout out
Yeah,
Angel.
yeah. I got his phone. Hello, who's this? I can't understand you, sir.
It's hilarious, dude. That's funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
so keep going your story. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so
All right,
like
so
we
you're
had
going
we
to
had
work
just
early
fired-
tomorrow.
Yeah, because we had just fired some guys. I was normally going in at 9 in the morning.
Okay.
Cool shift, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
nice.
close out the day. I call that a close.
You just get what, 9 to 5?
I was like 9 to 6.
Okay.
And then so we had got fired. We got rid of those guys. They were big guys in the company.
Oh,
So,
were they?
Yeah. So I'd help them out a lot. I had to step it up. So the day after they got fired, I went in early.
Uh huh.
So I went in at like 7:00, and
Wait,
that's
this is
early.
they were there when you walked in
No.
there? Oh, okay, this is
They're
they already
departed.
gotten fired.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go in early, and a couple minutes, like maybe a couple seconds before I got to like this stoplight, there was an accident.
Oh shit.
Some lady, I guess, like I didn't see the accident. I just seen the aftermath. So I seen the car just fucked up.
Were the cops already there
Smoking.
too, or it was just
No,
this
it
is
was
before?
fresh.
Oh fuck.
And I rolled down the window. But I started calling the cops.
Uh-huh.
So I called the cops. I rolled down the window just to like hear anything, and she's like screamed, "Help! I'm stuck, and my kids are in here."
Oh fuck.
Nobody stopped. I was like the next car, like the third, fourth car after that. I hopped right out. I
Yeah.
blocked the traffic.
Okay, wait, hold on. So set this into it was like a 4-way stop, or what was it?
4-way stop.
4-way stop, and they were just like they were in a little ditch in
They
the
were a little
side.
further out, like a little bit further out, right outside the light. So
Okay.
just enough that there wasn't like the cross traffic wasn't stopped. I wasn't stopping cross traffic. I was just stopping flowing traffic.
Yeah, going
so
towards-
going that way.
And no, the accident itself, what is it? Like somebody T-boned, somebody got like just fucking.
Somebody
like,
got like
the bumper to
hit
bumper.
in the front
Okay.
of the car.
So
like,
one was trying to like pretty much veer into this road,
Yes.
and the other one just kind of clipped it.
pretty yeah,
But hard though.
really
hard.
bad,
Oh really?
really bad.
What
And
kind of
that other
cars were
car
they?
took off.
Oh,
So one
damn.
car fled the scene.
Damn, what kind of cars were they though?
I didn't see the other car.
Oh, you didn't see that one, but at least
The other one was like an SUV, like a big SUV.
Okay,
like
at
a mid-
least it was
I guess a little-
somewhat safer, I guess.
Yeah, but the car was total.
Total. Fuck.
But I heard her say, "Help! I need like my kids in
Yeah.
here." Nobody helped. I was calling the cops. My goal was to get to work early,
Yeah.
so I was calling the cops, and I heard that. I stopped my truck and hopped right out, and I was stopping traffic and everything, and
Yeah.
I popped open the girl's car, the front door, so I was able to pull
You
the
ripped it
front
off the
door
hinges like a fucking.
open. Yeah, dude. No, it was kind of already off, so like I just like,
You
pushed it-
did. You finished it.
like I kind of just like pulled it like open more because it was like slant. And I have a lot of pictures of the accident.
Oh, dude.
We'll put them on our. We're gonna put the pictures on the Instagram on our Instagram.
But the door-
Rosales Radio.
Yeah, right here.
That's real bad.
Yeah.
So I like pop open the door and she's bleeding. She has like blood all over her face, all over her arms.
Was she
And
cute?
she's like, no, I don't think so.
Uh-huh.
But she was like, my kid's in there, and like I go like to the backside to try to like open up that door. That shit was hard. I couldn't open it up. Like the door was like
It was
too
just that
jammed.
dented in.
Like it was like you know whenever they have to get the
Yeah, the jaws of
life. Like it was jammed
You
flat.
mean your hands?
But I wasn't sure, so I went around to the front side and I tried to unlock it to see because I wasn't sure. You know what I mean?
There's a child lock of some sort.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure. So I tried to unlock it and then open the other one and I couldn't do it. So then, like, I had my knife on me, so I, like, stabbed the airbag.
Stab the kids.
Right? Stabbed the airbag and then, like, I went into, like, the center console and I grabbed the kid from the back. And I pulled him out.
You're a fucking hero, dude.
And, like, I got cuts, like, right there and I was, like, bleeding.
Yeah.
Like, I had blood all over my hands. But I don't think I had my own blood. I think I just
Wait,
had
what
blood
time?
from the
So what
kid.
time of the
How-
day?
what
was
ki-
it?
how old was
7
the
in morning.
kid?
7 in the morning.
7 in the morning.
How old
So I'll get more into that story.
okay. Oh, yeah.
So, like, I pick up the kid and I take him out.
But
And
this time the mom's out of the car though.
She's out of the car, but
Okay,
she's
cool.
still screaming,
Of
running
course,
around,
my
asking where her
kid.
kid's at.
Yeah, of course.
But I guess she didn't pay attention that I already had him out.
Yeah.
So I sat him down.
It was
Like,
just
well,
one?
just one.
Just one kid, okay.
So I sat him down, and
He
what
died
do
in
you
your
call it?
arms.
No, he was just like crying his head off. He was bleeding a lot. He had like a lot of blood on his arms and his chest, and his like face was all scratched up, like
Yeah.
all on his cheeks. He was just crying his head off.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Can I sit down?" It's like, "Sure." So I put him in my truck. I sat him down in my truck, which is a little weird because it's a stranger. You know what I mean? I just pulled up.
I think it's just in the moment you're helping. He
But the
sees
mom-
you're a good guy.
Yeah, but the mom didn't pay attention.
Hysterics.
She was just running around with her, like a chicken with her head cut off. She
Really?
didn't. She was just out
See,
of
that's
it.
what's fucking wrong with women, bro. They'd always make situations worse by doing that.
Yeah,
shit. Shut
so
up.
so I bring the kid into the truck, right?
No.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, are you okay? Are you okay?" And he's like, "Where's my mommy? Where's my mommy?" I said, "She's over there. She's okay." I'm like, "What's your name, buddy?" And he's like, "Damien." And then so his name is Damien. And then I was like, "Are you okay, buddy?"
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm scared. Where's my mommy?" I'm like, "She's right here." I was like, "But how old are you?" And he's like, "I'm 7." I was like, "What were you doing? Are you going to school?" And he said, "Yes, I missed my school bus. I'm going to school."
Oh, okay.
Crazy. They missed their school bus, and that's why they're in that
That's what
situation. You know what I
happened,
mean?
bro.
But
She wasn't supposed
You
to be
said
there.
you could have been like, so this is all your fault. Yeah. How about you wake up for the bus on time?
Are you gonna listen
Damien?
to your mother, asshole?
yeah, so he was crying his head off, and I had like this little this present that Avi had got me for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Squishmallow.
Oh, yes,
okay,
I
yeah.
remember
So
Squishmallows.
she had given me that. Oh, I think it was for Christmas. She got it for me.
Mm-hmm.
So she got me a Squishmallow, and it was still in my truck.
Mm.
So
She gave it to him?
I gave it to him, and I said, "Here, man, squeeze it and hold on to it. If you're scared, just hold on to it. It'll be all right." So I went out there and tried to get the mom.
Is it weird that I want to fuck you after this story?
Yeah, it's a great
You're the
story.
goddamn hero, dude.
So I wanted to make sure the mom was okay, but then I look in the front, like in my front console, and I'm still my phone's still on
He's
with the
getting hit by a
cops.
bus.
Yeah.
You see them over the street.
No, my phone is still like calling 911. It's been 7 minutes into the phone call.
Oh shit.
I didn't even realize it.
Of course, yeah.
So I get my phone, I hang up, or and I say hello, hello, and then they didn't answer.
Yeah.
So I hung up, and then I got a call, just some random number.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know who it was, so I answered.
Yeah.
Which is weird because in the moment I don't know why I answered.
Yeah.
But it was like, hey, this is South Marcus Police. What is it called? We had got a call from this phone. I said, yeah, there's an accident. We're right here. I gave them the location. And like 5 minutes later, they pulled up. But that whole time, that girl, like the mom, she didn't go check on her kid at all.
Really?
real?
For somebody that really like cared about her kid, that she was. Just
Or
running
what?
around?
What was she doing? She was still just running around
Just
until they showed
running
up.
around scared.
Until they showed up.
Until they showed up.
Do you think she
What
was
the fuck?
shocked?
I don't know, bro. I don't even know if like something really bad happened to her neck or anything. Because they took her away on a stretcher. But whenever like they got there, the EMS, like I heard the cop, because everybody pulled up. Like there was 10 police officers, like 2 fire
Yeah, weed in
like
your car.
trucks.
Yeah.
It's huge. I was scared.
Yeah,
I
I
had weed in my
would.
truck.
Yeah.
You think they would fucking bust you in that moment?
I
I'm just wondering. And
know.
they'd be like, "Thank you so much, sir. You're here."
Yeah, turn around, asshole.
Yeah, turn around, fucker.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
hilarious,
know.
dude.
But they were asking me questions.
Or they
and
just
stuff
be like,
that.
"Hey, smoke one for us on your way to work."
Yeah, right. Hit that.
Hit that shit.
Take
Take that.
Nah, so they were like really cool, but I heard like one of the cops tell the paramedics, "Hey, we're gonna book her when we're done." She tested positive. I don't know for what.
For what? Yeah.
I don't know. Like
She was probably fucking
She's probably drunk.
high
I
or
have
something.
no idea.
Damn.
But the license plate that was on the floor, there was like a license plate on the floor, totally different than the one I was on there. So they're gonna catch that fucker that hit her.
Oh,
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, he's fucked.
His license plate was on the floor.
Yeah,
Oh,
so he got it. He
hilarious.
got anyway.
Yeah, but nobody popped out, dog. Nobody got out of the
Yeah,
car.
no,
Nobody
no.
helped.
Nobody has your
Whenever
heart, bro.
the cops like were already there, people rolled on the window. Hey, are y'all okay?
Yeah, was ya pa' qué?
Yeah,
Are
you're
y'all okay? Get
Yeah.
the fuck-
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy. Yeah,
That's
man,
your
you're
fucking
crazy,
hero,
bro.
dude. Yeah, everybody
Bro,
give Matt the
I
I didn't know what to do, man.
No, I mean you did
So,
the right thing.
Little Damien.
It's little things
that's
like
my
that,
boy.
dude, I'm telling you, because it's like, you know what it is? Remember that story you told us about your moms and the guy
Yeah.
that fucking the angel?
Guardian
Yeah, I thought
angel.
y'all's angel, y'all's guardian angel.
Oh, I
You're
do remember
kid's
that
guardian
story.
angel. So hold on, tell the story just for the people on the pod.
Oh yeah, so back in the day when I was a kid, our car had broke down. We were in the middle of the highway, and it was just very scary because we were in the middle of the highway and the
Yeah,
van
yeah.
broke down, and my mom didn't know what to do. It was us. It was back in the day when we had no cell phones.
At the middle of the highway, you guys were on the side of the road or just sitting in the middle of the highway?
It was like a middle margin on an exit.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Damn, so y'all were just right in the middle of all that
Like,
shit.
right
Real
in the
holding
middle.
everybody back. Yeah, goddamn.
And
Well, no, 'cause they're a little-
I don't even think people were behind us, but like there was like traffic going sides.
Yeah. So there was no
of us,
fucking getting
like
in between
hopping
them.
out and
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
But it was the old vans where you slide the doors.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yes.
slide them hose. But like we didn't have cell phones and shit, so my mom couldn't call my dad.
That's crazy. There was
Nothing.
a time where we couldn't get a hold of somebody. You just had to sit there with your fucking out of gas
Yeah.
for hours until you
Right.
walk somewhere because you
Hitchhike.
couldn't hitchhike or something.
Yep.
That's crazy.
So we waited, and it wasn't even a gas problem. Like the front of the car was smoking and shit like that. Some random black car pulled up in front of us, all black. He hopped down. He was wearing like black leather shit, dog. It was wild, for real, for real.
He was in all leather.
Yeah, bro, all black. It was middle of summer. It was weird. He wasn't like just some fucking Mexican.
He's Matthew
you know?
McConaughey.
Yeah. You just that's how you hide your.
Yeah, it's Magic
Yeah.
Mike, Matthew
It
McConaughey.
was like Shaft.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was
Or
a
no,
black dude?
No, Blade. No, I don't know. He wasn't black.
Oh,
He
okay.
was,
Do you remember
dressed-
So then he's not like, but.
No, I don't remember what he looked like.
No.
I was a kid, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And I don't know what the fuck he did. He like looked under the hood, told my mom to start it,
You just
and it
prayed
started.
for it. Yeah. It was Kevin Gates. he started.
Yeah.
He started the battery.
He started the battery with his
Yeah, he
hand.
started the battery with his hand.
Yeah, it was Kevin
Never
Gates.
speak of this.
Kevin Gates.
Huh? You ever see that?
No.
Yeah, he swore on his son's life.
Yeah.
That he started a battery with his car with his hands alone.
Like
And
a
he-
dead
a dead battery. He rubbed his hands together and just put them over the battery, and they lit, and it stayed. And then he told the lady to start a car, and it started,
Dude, Kevin Gates.
No, I think it's not that. He touched one battery
and it touched his,
and
or
then touched
something.
the other one.
or something like that.
That's wild.
And then he
worked.
told her to start the car, and she did. And then he said, "Never he go speak of this to no one," and they just left.
Dude,
And then said,
that's bad.
That's
Yeah,
bad.
Kevin Gates
saved my life.
What's up, sucker?
the terrible rapper Kevin Gates.
And yeah, he got it done. He got the car started. And he said, "Here, take your kids home." So the car was able to work till we got home. He gave my mom a card.
Y'all got home.
Yeah, my mom went home, called the card whenever we got on the home phone.
Mm-hmm.
When my dad was there, tried to give him money and tell him thank you, and that business was out of service.
Yeah, it just didn't even work.
It was just a white card.
Just
That's what I'm saying, dude. You're that kid's guardian angel now, dude. He's gonna be hugging that squishmallow and just looking in the sky.
Did you give him the squishmallow for keeps?
Yeah, I did. Because the EMS were gonna give it back to me, but it was covered in blood.
It's covered in his blood.
Yeah, it
too,
was covered in
right?
his blood.
Oh,
I wasn't
true.
gonna keep that in my truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be weird.
But
yeah, so you get pulled over.
Damn,
and
so the mom just
covered squishmallows.
Whenever the cops got there, they were just like, "Ma'am, calm down."
yeah, she was acting cute. This is the exact words they used.
But that's why
she was acting erratic.
Yeah, because she was probably fucked up on something.
Yeah, and she was
on some
probably,
fucking meth or something.
and she was probably freaked out that she was about to go to the jail too.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially like they said, book her after that.
And with the kid,
that's
Dude,
crazy.
that's
man.
child endangerment.
Yeah, bro. But
That's
that pissed me off.
assault, brother.
But like, and I feel like a bitch after that because like,
Why?
Yeah.
Why? You ripped the door off the hinges.
You crying?
yeah, I did.
Did you cry?
I did.
I would have. I would have seen
I
a
got
little
in my
kid
car and I
hurt. That would
started
have hurt
driving
my
to
heart.
work.
Maybe because of adrenaline.
Then my adrenaline wore out, and then that's what it was. Is that he was 7 years old. That was like close to Avi's age.
Oh.
Like I could think about just I don't want to ever drink and drive no more. Like which I did do that, but it's like fuck. That's
To be
a
fair
kid.
though, when you're drinking and driving, there's not 7-year-olds about.
He just offered us beer.
I don't know.
Huh?
Knowing we're driving home.
What kids? What 7-year-olds are at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Well, no, I mean
That's
it
what I'm
doesn't day drinking.
Yeah, but you never know. Bad parents have their kids out no matter what time, brother.
Well, at that point, that's not our
we
fault.
were out at that age.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Going home
Yeah.
because our parents drank and we stayed in
yeah,
that.
drove, yeah.
To be fair, we all lived in the same neighborhood together, so it wasn't too far.
Not only that, or sometimes we'll just stay at the
Stay at the house.
Yeah, but it was just sad. You know what I mean? Just seeing
No,
the kid,
yeah, that's
just
it.
seeing the kid
See
cry
the
like
kid
that.
all fucked.
Yeah, of course.
And all the adrenaline wore down, and I was like, "Fuck, that was a lot just for."
Damn,
Especially
man.
that early in the
Work.
morning. And
Yeah.
The shitty part is nobody else came to help out.
That was the shitty part, bro.
And I think that's just something we have in our blood too. Because even like one time I was driving home and I saw this old lady pushing her car to the side. I guess she just ran out of gas, and I didn't even think about it. I just stopped in the middle of the street, and just ran out, and the fucking helped her push, at least push her car the fuck out to the side. You know what I mean? She said she already had somebody coming. She's like, I already have somebody coming to bring me gas, but thank you. It was hard for me to like get pushed out. You know what I mean? Because especially she was just in the middle of the street.
Oh, I'm hard right now.
Yeah.
What's up, lady?
Started
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, I think it's just crazy that you just, same thing, you don't think about it. You just kind of go and help.
Yeah, I've
Because you
done
need
that
help.
shit. I've done that shit before.
That's
I've helped
crazy,
people
that's
push
cool.
cars too.
Yeah, we help people push cars and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is crazy because I don't like.
We're good people, fuckers.
I think that pushing cars is an old school thing now. Do you gotta push like electric cars?
I mean, yeah. It's
I don't
so,
think you gotta push electric cars.
What else are you gonna do?
like, then you don't think
You
they
like-
run out of power?
If they run out of power, what are you
They're
gonna
not
do?
solar powered.
You can put gas.
Yeah, I know that. But if they're out of both, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm surprised they don't make those
tow
it.
electric solar powered.
Push it, boo. You can push it.
What's in these pushing?
You can
Well, it's
tow
like
it.
all that Tesla
Huh?
shit.
You
Y'all
can
was
tow
talking
it.
about the Tesla stuff.
Oh yeah, you can tow all of them. You'd never have to push any car if,
Technically.
with towing.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you
Did
can
y'all
do that with
see-
any car.
But that's what I'm saying. The Tesla. Well, I'm surprised Teslas aren't solar powered. Well, no, because
Dude,
They
don't
want
even
people-
talk about Tesla right now. We're boycotting. Rosales Radio's boycotting Tesla right now.
yeah.
I don't know if you know that.
What's bad about Teslas?
I don't know, dude. People, well, it's not mostly Tesla. It's people hate Elon Musk because he's just, I don't even know what he is. He's just part of the government now. I
Was it the
guess.
Nazi thing?
Well, it's like that.
I
Well,
mean, that too, but he's just also, like, did you see today? Well, I don't know if he had anything to do with that, but.
What? Well, have you seen? Well, have you seen that movie? Matt, it's funny that we bring it up like that too. That Don't Look Up. Have you seen that movie?
Nope.
Well, it's a movie about Leonardo DiCaprio and what's her name?
Yes.
Yeah,
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence, and they
Jennifer Lawrence.
discover a meteor that's directly head straight to the Earth. You know what I mean? But in that movie, there's an Elon Musk like character where they have a mission to just go destroy the meteor, to like blow it up. You know what I mean? And while they're going, it's like they have like a 90% success rate. Like it's gonna happen. They're gonna be able to destroy it. But right before everything takes off, or like, you know what I mean, hits thing. Their Elon Musk character goes into the president and tells him that there's like $130 trillion worth of gold and minerals and stuff that they can use to make cell phones and stuff like that. So they abort the mission that was gonna save everybody because he wanted to go and blow it up into smaller pieces and just save all that money. You know what I mean? But it doesn't work because he's a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? And then the meteor still ends up hitting the Earth. But that's what I'm saying is like I think Elon Musk has that sort of like pull in like with Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Like if we had a meteor coming toward us like that, and Donald Trump was like, okay, well, it's about to work, but he wants to like, let's not.
Well, you see, they basically had like a fucking Tesla commercial in front of the White House.
For real?
They had like all the different kinds of Teslas parked in front of it. And it's just like, what the fuck are we doing here?
That's crazy, right?
Yeah,
and is it just because he has a lot of
bought.
money? Is he because he's putting a lot of money into Trump's like?
He's never
thing?
bought. He's not corrupt. He's
Oh
not
yeah,
bought.
right, exactly.
That's the crazy part. It's like
I just think it's funny.
It's like Trump. It's like Trump doing that one scene in the way. What is that? The Wayne's World when they're eating pizza and shit like that. I would never be corrupt, but I do love a hot pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut. You know
the
what I mean?
Pepsi.
Shit like that. Yeah, and when nothing quenches my thirst of feeding the Nazis, then a Pepsi. You know what I mean? Shit like that. His motherfucker says, "I'll never be corrupt," but he's over here doing product placement of Tesla in front of his own fucking.
Yeah, but people fucking are like attacking Tesla owners and like they fucking up the dealership. They threw fucking Molotov cocktails in the dealership and shit. They're blowing them up.
That's hilarious because I'm sure it did nothing to the Tesla like trucks.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
Maybe to the cars, yeah, but the trucks.
Yeah, the trucks will still blow up, dude.
Nah,
Well,
man,
there's no
the trucks
gas
are
in
bulletproof.
Not even that.
Well,
there's
it
no
was
gas in
fire.
No,
No
because
gas.
I've seen a lot of Tesla trucks get destroyed like nothing. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like
no way.
I've seen some get like run over, shit like that.
They had
and get
homeboy
blown
that
out.
did the bomb in Vegas in the car in the Tesla truck.
Oh, that's true. Well,
And that
they
shit
didn't
Did it
blow
blow
up.
up?
Yeah, it was
That's
a Tesla
true.
truck.
It
It didn't
blew
blow
up.
up.
It didn't blow up.
Yeah,
It
you're
could have
right.
been way worse if he wasn't in a Tesla truck. Word.
Oh, yeah.
I
advertising
didn't see
for
that.
Tesla.
That's good.
That's true. Yeah, that was. I do remember that. They said that was an
That's
advertisement.
true. That's a good. I didn't realize that.
And
That's
that was
hilarious.
real. Yeah, it was like the beginning of the year, the first of the year.
No, I remember that. 'Cause that was even whenever that was the same day the guy was running people down.
Yes.
That's a good advertisement for Tahoe. You can run down at least a good 20 people
Yeah.
before you have to get out shooting.
That's 4-wheel drive.
Yeah. That's real. 4-wheel drive. Yeah.
Build strong.
For real. For tough.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
That's nuts, dude. Yeah, that's fucking. Oh, but yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But what do they think that's gonna do? Is it gonna stop Elon Musk from? Is that like that? Is that really gonna hurt his wallet? Because I mean,
It hurt the stocks.
yeah,
Stonks.
it stonks. I mean, that's all that matters.
Well, yeah, supposedly stocks are bad.
Because a lot of their money's not even like liquidated. A lot of stuff is just their assets that they keep like pushing around. It's like whenever like I don't know why I'm thinking about like whenever they show that one that Lakers show when they show how Jerry Buss bought the Lakers.
Oh yeah.
Where it was just all like he didn't have really liquid. He only had like maybe a quarter of it liquid money, and then everything was just buildings that he owned and shit like the Leachier building now, the Lincoln building or whatever. That's what I'm saying. Is a lot of these motherfuckers don't really have money like that.
Not straight cash.
Not straight cash. Yeah. It's just all tied up in assets.
That's wealth.
Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but if the internet crashes, none of that means anything.
No, yeah, it does. You still own the
You
property.
still own the land and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. To be
It's
that.
like olden days.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
olden days.
Dukes. I think that's the people that own
Yeah, that's
land back
crazy,
then, they're
bro.
Dukes. Marcus, you're the Duke of what is it? Moscato Lane or whatever the fuck we're at?
Moscato.
Moscato Avenue.
Yeah, that's crazy about us.
Yeah. So I'm a hero.
Yeah.
You are. That's
no
fucking
big
cool.
deals.
Dude.
Yeah, no big deal.
Did the cops say anything to you when they showed
Yeah,
up?
dude. The ambulance and the cops were like, "Man, you're a hero today, dude. Good job."
They give you a little plastic. What is it? A little plastic badge.
Yeah, they let you ride around in the fire truck.
Yeah. You want to honk the horn? Yeah. Wah, wah, yeah.
With a little firehouse sub hat.
Yeah,
Yeah, little
a
plastic.
little just Burger King thing. Crowd.
Yeah, Burger King crowd.
Let you dress like Batman for the day. That boy.
Yeah, and then I got to work late.
Dude, people
I
like,
ended
what
up
happened?
pulling to work at like 7:45.
Covered in blood.
Yeah, covered in blood, and
You didn't
like,
go home and change? You just went to work in
I was
lady baby blood?
like 5 minutes away from work.
I mean, yeah, but...
No, I mean, I didn't really have blood.
Oh,
EMS gave
Baby,
me.
baby blood.
Yeah.
like you just fucking mauled a family.
No, it was really cool. The EMS had like a little packet. It looked like a little bandage packet, but it was like a wet nap, I guess, or something. And like they put all of them, like one on each arm, and it just like wiped everything off and like de-sterilized the arm.
Yeah.
Just like
They have smaller ones of that at work for like if you get a cut and shit
Yeah.
like that. You know.
just my whole forearms, got it all off.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's cool.
Clean my hands.
That's crazy. And then they told
Back
you
to
you're a
work.
hero today, and they're like, all right, well, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bye.
Yeah.
And we'll take it from here.
Yeah.
Bye.
We'll take it from here, Batman.
I'm back to
Yeah.
patrol the area.
Yeah. And then, then Matt shows up without his glasses on. Shit like that. You missed it. He was here. Yeah, I wish you could thank him.
Yeah, I think he'll know.
I think he'll know.
Yeah, he looks super bad.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's fucking
That
cool.
is the
That's so
hero.
cool, Matt. That is so cool.
That is
That is.
cool.
Congratulations.
Everybody,
Congratulations.
that is-
But that's awesome.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
crazy.
I would do it over again.
Yeah,
and I always
Yeah.
wanted to be a fireman. Like that was always been a goal of mine.
Really?
Yeah, man. That's
What's
I would
stopping
love-
you from being a fireman?
You should be a fireman, dude.
I'm
You
like
can be a fireman.
5'3".
So?
Hey.
You don't think you could carry somebody heavy?
Fire don't
If
know
you
how
had to
tall
carry,
you are,
if you had to
brother.
carry me, if you had to carry me downstairs, would you be able to do it?
Yeah.
No,
I saw,
you can't.
I saw your initial face. You fucking lied.
You can carry George downstairs.
Off adrenaline, dude. You can do
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Nah,
It's gonna be
fucking
I
like
can open the door, but
It's gonna be like like a
But it was
Chuck and
locked.
Larry.
Yeah, can somebody open the door for me?
Yeah. It's gonna be like a Chuck and Larry. You just fucking tie me to your back and just fucking run. I'm doing it, mama. I'm running.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it. Sorry about that.
I believe
How
you,
you do
dude.
Stick to 7-year-olds, kid. Yeah, this is the big leagues.
Yeah, and lucky for you, it was only one kid though too. It's not like you had to run back in there, or the car was on fire. Or anything
no,
like
yeah, the
that.
car didn't start fire. It did smoke, but it didn't catch on fire or
That's
anything.
Yeah, because that would have been way more nerve-wracking.
You should have told the cop, like, hey, dude, keep me informed if they ever find the other guy.
I wanted to, bro.
You should have took the
but-
license plate, just looked it up yourself, dude.
and then found it myself and kicked his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Equalizer style.
Justice.
Yeah. This is for Damien.
Yeah, MatMan.
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
That's the name of the episode, dude. Batman.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Justice.
Yeah, no, it was cool though.
That's crazy.
I definitely remember like that face, like that last night when I went to sleep. I was like, fucking, just crying, fucking Damien face.
What is this? Mexicans?
No,
Black
white
kids? White kid?
White kid, white girl. Yeah, I'll show you all the pictures. I have the pictures.
Oh, yeah. I want to see the pictures.
I don't have the pictures of the kid. I
That
just
would've
that's where I
weird.
drew the line.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like I don't
Take
think a
pictures
kid
of
with
mom?
yeah. But like it was just more of the car, and you can see her back, like, her ass and shit.
That's all we're looking for, baby.
Yeah.
Traumatized ass.
Tucking bloody ass?
Yeah. My favorite bloody arse. My favorite.
Bloody arse.
Bloody arse is my favorite.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
That is.
What's the most heroic thing you've ever done, you think, George? That you would say, you know
The only
what?
thing that ever really sticks out to me, and when I think about shit like that, is when we were in New Mexico, and we were doing this when we were sledding, and I forgot who was going down in the sled like hard. And this one, baby Ella was a baby, not baby. She was old enough to like 7 or 8. She was walking, and they were coming right at her.
She was walking at 7 or 8.
Well, like she was walking, like she was
Yeah.
like a kid, I guess. I don't know. And somebody was coming at her like hot, like they were gonna fucking hit her. And I saw it coming, and I just grabbed her like from her jacket and like swung her out of the way before they fucking like shot through. And I remember because Bethel was like, "Dude, thank you." Like, fuck, you know what I mean? That's the only reason I remember that is because I remember seeing. I forgot who it was, but it was one of y'all. It was like a bigger like kid. Was coming down, was gonna hit her like just straight up, and I just remember grabbing her shoulder and just like swinging her out of the way.
Follow the instinct.
Yeah, because that's what I always think when I see those videos. And like those people that throw like pillows under the kids' heads or like grab them from the fall on the couch.
Oh, yeah,
that's what I feel. Yeah, the Spider-Mans. Yeah, that's what I felt like. That's why I was like, I just grabbed her, and like, whoop, and just swung her out of the way. What about you,
I don't know.
Mr. Hero?
I don't know if I've ever done anything heroic like that. I mean, like, other than, like, help push a car or something. I'm trying to think.
That was my first heroic.
Yeah, I don't think I've... None, I mean, none of that magnitude.
I did have it the opposite way where I almost died in front of everybody at when I was at 8th grade, I think. No, 9th grade. It was MacArthur. It was freshman year in high school. And it was meatball sub day. And I bit into the meatball sub, and I guess there was an extra meatball hidden to where I was, and that shit got stuck in my throat. And like I was choking, legit, like choking. But everybody, I was known, I guess, for funny faces, because everybody just thought I was fucking around. So I'm like that, and people start laughing, and I'm like, like I'm panicking because I'm like, and they're just, oh look at George, I'm like that, and I fucking remember grabbing the back of the seat, and I just like did it like that until I spit the meatball out. I was like, you motherfuckers are gonna watch me die, and that was like, that's crazy because that's one of my biggest fears now is like people, like you know what I mean? Like, the lights are fading out while people just, you know
Why
what I
is
mean?
that a thing you're scared of?
That's,
That's
I don't know.
something you
It's
would
something- or
love.
is that why I'm into being a
Yeah.
comedian now? I don't want to die like that. Don't
That's a
laugh
new
dying
kink.
laughing at me.
That can be a kink. You can just choke yourself out.
That's true.
Like that, like Robin
Autoerotic
Williams. Dude.
asphyxiations.
I'm like Robin Williams, dude.
Crazy
Not
people's
yet.
died from that, right?
Yeah?
Huh?
Crazy that people's actually died from that.
Yeah.
Ah.
Never mind. Oh yeah, no, yeah.
You know what?
I'll
This
tell
is
you
not heroic, but I remember that I did for a child was at Wrigley one time when we went. Remember? And it was like during batting practice, and like the guys were out there warming up from the Brewers, and I got them to throw me a ball. I finally got them to throw me a ball, And then there was some little kid there. It was his first Cubs game, and I was like, you know what, dude? It's your first Cubs game. Here's a ball, dude. Remember it.
His dad brought you a beer.
And then after his
like
dad brought me beer and
well, that one too,
popcorn and stuff.
Because after he
that was like
after he did that, there was another little girl that was.
Oh yeah, and then we were helping her get a ball too.
There was after that little.
We're like,
kid,
come on, for a little girl.
Yeah, for her.
And then they tossed her one
to her too. Yeah, that was cool.
We were just helping little kids get fucking balls for the first Cubs games, dude.
That's cool.
Special. It's a special moment, dude. We get it.
We've been there enough.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's what
we get how special it would be to get a ball from your first game. Like that's Cubs fan for life, dude. That's all I can. I don't lead people to Jesus like I should. I lead people to Cubs fandom. Yeah, it's a fandom, dude.
We remember the sorrow that we had the first Cubs game where we didn't get a ball.
Yeah.
And I don't want this kid to feel that way.
I think we might.
I never got a ball.
I don't think I ever got a ball either.
I've never.
Yeah.
Well, the only
during like
no, you know what? I take it back. My dad was got the Sammy Sosa ball.
Yeah.
But it was a warm up.
Sammy Sosa ball.
It was a warm up home run. It was a batting practice.
That's not Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, that's Sammy Sosa. It was Lance Johnson.
Yeah. It was fucking Glenn Allen Hill.
Yeah, it was Corey Patterson.
Oh, good shit. Classic.
Yeah, baseball season.
Johnson. Yes. Oh god. I know. Right. Start off 0-2. But yeah, dude. I remember one time too, and then during the old Astrodome, when my dad, they were gonna put me over. They were like you. It was your dad too. It was Uncle David, my dad, and they were gonna carry me over the wall. And I was going to run because Sammy Sosa was like pretty much in center field. And like, it was the same thing. It was all warm-ups. So they were going to have me run to the middle of the field and try to go get an autograph or something. You know how like the little kids do like for I didn't have anything in my hand. That's just the worst part. They didn't give me anything. I was just going to run.
He just punches you.
Yeah. I was just going to
tug his dick.
You know what?
Yeah, you tug on his dick.
A little kid, a tug on his. Oh,
he did.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Sosa.
Yeah.
Not as yeah.
That's why they call you Slammin' Sammy.
Right before they were gonna put me over, security pulled up in a golf cart and they're like, "Nah, like pull him up and they fucking pull me back up." I remember that and Mino too. Mino ran on the bus because Mino had a crush on Jose Hernandez. You mean a big old crush on Jose Hernandez?
There's no cork in that.
I don't know what they're talking about.
That's all wood, baby. Glad Sammy Sosa's back.
Great. Yeah, shout out Sammy, dude.
Shout out Sammy Sosa.
Dude. I need to go. We need to go to Sammy Day, bro.
Yeah.
If he has a Sammy Day, I would love to go to Chicago. Yeah, we see him out there.
We got to.
Cause yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, I remember. What was your favorite like memory, Matt, from like on that game?
What's your favorite game you attended live?
That you attended live, and just like what do you remember? Because we're gonna go first. That's still one of my favorite ones. It was a Derrick Rose's last home game that we went to together.
Oh, it was the last Bears game then. This last Bears game we went to the Vikings game. Although we lost.
Yeah, we fucking
balled
out.
We came back
and won.
We came back and just still lost it overtime.
Yeah, lost hurt, but like.
It was exciting.
Good game to be at.
Yeah, it was exciting. All last year was shitty. As shitty as our offensive line was, it was exciting to watch us still because, we would lose at the last second in the dumbest ways possible. No, it's good because now we fixed our offensive line. We're going to the Super Bowl this year, dude. No, we're turning to Bears. Down. Yeah, we're going to Super Bowl next year. Just mark I lost my fucking Bears hat though, man. My the white one that I had, the Super Bowl champions hat. No. I lost it on the bus like a fucking asshole.
Idiot, retard.
And I told myself I took it off my head and I laid it on the seat and I'm like, don't forget your fucking hat. First thing I do as soon as I got off the bus was forget my hat. I just grabbed my backpack and left. And then I didn't even realize it until I get in the car with this fool and I'm like panic like that. I'm like, what? I instantly bought another one. I went on fucking online and just bought another one right away. That's my favorite hat. Yeah. Like that's one of my favorite hats of all, like ever.
The next one's just not gonna fit right.
No, it's not gonna be my OG one.
You have to break it in.
Yeah, it's alright though because the other one was already starting to get like a little
head ripples
smudge.
You gotta get it in between your head ripples.
They gotta fit and sit just right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that sucks. I can't wait for the Bears to win the Super Bowl so I can get another hat that's not 40 years old already.
True. Just a little bit of screw juice. Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, Matt, have you been seeing all that Kanye stuff?
What did you hear? Did you listen to his album?
All his twats.
I listened to his album, but I didn't read his tweets or anything. What did he say?
He was calling Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Kim Kardashian sex traffickers.
Oh shit, that's
dog. He's going all out, bro. He's going heavy, bro.
Well, did you see that?
He made put a whole list of people that wronged him or like something like that. It was a pretty funny list.
Jay-Z, Kid Cudi. Do you have it on there?
No, I can look it up.
The shitty part is that I did listen to his album.
I like the album.
Yeah, it had maybe like 2 skips.
I don't understand what's with rappers now trying to get into the Spanish market like that. Because Drake did that one too.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That
Both
was
of those
terrible.
were
Yeah,
terrible.
both of them were
Drake's
terrible.
and Kanye's Spanish songs. I didn't like them too much.
Yeah.
What does that matter? Oh, you got it up?
Yeah, it just looks. Yeah.
He doesn't have his glasses on.
Yeah.
You good, dude. Just keep looking over your tweet. You're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
There's nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but yeah, he did you? Well, they did. Did you see the picture that he put? We'll put it on our
He put
Instagram.
pictures up too?
There was just one picture he put of the Civil War movie poster where it has like that side, and it was on the other side. It was Playboy Cardi, Jay-Z. I forgot who else. Other motherfuckers I couldn't even tell you. But on Kanye's side, it was Kanye, Hitler. It was Kanye, Hitler, P Diddy, and then Dave Blunt's for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what Dave Blunt. I don't know what Dave Blunt has anything to do with this, but the fact that Kanye put him on his team is the fucking funniest thing ever, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No,
Shouts
dude,
out
yeah.
to
Fucking
Dave Blunt.
Kanye's wilding out, dude.
But that one was good. Like I said, dude, Preacher Man is one of my favorite beats.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, that's all I care about too,
Just
bro.
give me your work, bro. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck what you outside your life.
I'm not a big, artist to the art, or separating artists from artists, whatever, you know what I mean? Separating the art from the artist.
What do they say? Some of the best artists are crazy.
Yeah. Well, did you see his fucking ice down swastika?
No.
Dude, he did a fucking swastika.
Dude.
He iced down a swastika like 360, like hard. It looks clean as shit. I know front, but it's fucking crazy that he iced down a swastika.
I can't find it. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, he's on his list.
The Betrayal. Virgil, John Legend, Kim Kardashian, Travis Scott, Playboy Cardi, Big Sean, Jay-Z, Ty Dolla $ign, Lil Durk, Common, Kid Cudi, Pusha T, Don C, Amber, which is, I don't know if that's
Amber Rose, I'm guessing.
Amber Rose,
Yeah.
The Kardashians, Adidas, Demna / Balenciaga, my own kids, my own family, the black community, and of course, the Jews. I'm in pain.
Jews.
I bled for everyone here.
Least but not, yeah.
The Jews.
The
Yeah.
Jews. Last but not least, the Jews themselves.
Yeah, I can forgive all those other people. Yeah,
But the Jews.
but I can't get
never.
over the Jews.
His
No,
own
that's crazy.
kids.
Though.
He has a list
Poor
of his own
Kanye,
kids
man.
and
I love
Jews.
that guy so much.
It all
I
makes
hope-
sense. He hates the Jews. That's why he's all Nazi, right? That's why he's doing all the whole Squatska stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
basically.
guessing,
Because
yeah.
he don't fuck with Jews.
He doesn't fuck with the Jews.
Well,
Jews.
it's the thing is, I mean, because
That is.
he's not wrong in the sense that the Jews run all this shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've had this conversation.
But
before,
does it say-
But
Yeah.
that's kind of like racism, like
It's not
white
racist.
American racism.
Wait, say it again.
It's like slavery,
What is
but like, so like over there, they dealt with that killing all the Jews.
Oh yeah, it's their slavery.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
but I think
he's
more.
like,
I think more he hates it
the white-
because
More of an entertainment
now
standpoint.
how much they own in the entertainment.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm saying. They control. They
But, like,
control a
it's
lot
just-
of the stuff that he's trying to do.
I always thought that was just a known thing.
exactly.
So like where it was like,
but you can't say it.
Exactly.
not even though you can't say it, they would joke about it.
It's
Like
a
in
known
Dewey
unknown.
Cox. Remember Dewey Cox? When it was like the guys from the record agency came, and it's all just Jewish guys and the curls and everything, like all like hardcore Jewish guys. Like it was known. That
You
they
know what?
owned-
It's it was the same
was
thing.
joked about.
It was the same thing like with aliens. Like before, people were like, "Or aliens." Now that aliens are real, you know what I mean? Like all those stuff, movies and jokes that they made before. I'm saying, I guess it's just known unknowns, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's known unknowns, and I guess when you say it in an angry tone, that's where they're like, "Hey, we do own it, but
chill
Maybe
out.
when you're
Don't prove us right.
influential.
Asshole. Huh? Oh, don't make us prove
Yeah,
you
Maybe
right.
just when you're influential, because we can say it on our podcast all day.
Yeah, we give a fuck.
Yeah.
No one's gonna tell us anything.
The worst part
I
about
love
it,
the
I could
Jews.
give a shit.
Yeah.
The worst part, I could give a shit about the Jews. I give a shit about anybody, honestly.
yeah, I don't care your religion, dude. Are you a good person or not?
Yeah,
Are you gonna pay me to do this or not?
Yeah. Are you fun to hang with? Are you cool to
Yeah,
hang with? I give a
I don't
fuck. You're a
care
cool
what you
guy.
are.
Yeah, whatever you do, dude. As long as you're fun to hang with, I don't give a shit. But I don't know, dude.
It don't really matter.
Alright.
That go away.
Hey, yeah, exactly. Well, let's do our pluggy plugs in real quick. All right. Nikki, do you have any pluggy plugs?
I know we're doing Revolver and stuff.
Revolver, April 26th.
Yes.
Bing, bing,
April
bing,
20th,
bing.
we're also doing a Black Diamond dispensary for 420 with Alonzo Cantu.
Yep.
The station as always. Why does it feel like something else? Dinosaur Dream sometime in April, I
10th.
believe, too, or May.
Yeah.
One of those. Just follow us on Instagram, guys.
Yeah. I have March 28th. I will be in Uvalde
Oh, yeah.
with Charles Allen and Omar Gooding. What is if you want to go?
Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Hey, that's next weekend, right?
Yeah,
Cuba
that's
Gooding
next
Jr.'s
weekend,
brother.
If you want to go. I'll be out there in Uvalde. 15 minutes should be fun. That should be cool. Then, yeah, same thing. Dinosaur Dreams, sometime in April. The Black Diamonds, Revolver, and then I'll be at Upstage on the 26th with said Charles Allen and Omar Gooding for the I Laugh at Your Ass Off tour, whatever the fuck tour it's called. I forgot. But yeah, we'll be there. Same thing. Follow us on Instagram. Rosales Radio, Fat Jumpman, Nick Does Comedy, Illinois.
The Hero, Illinois.
Yeah, the Hero, Illinois.
The Real American.
And then Shy Rosa, at Shy Rosa. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Go
Yeah,
Bears.
so.
And come
Come back, see me when you can.